As we get cars to the stage area, we'll go through your starting lineup. 30 laps, $5,000 to win on night number 1 of the Clash of the Mag. For the CompCam Super Dirt Series, your lineup will look like this. We head back to row number 13 using emergency provisionals on the outside with the driver of Arlington, Tennessee. That'll be the 15 of Shane Stevens. And his inside, the driver of Prattsville, Arkansas, 2019 Series champion. It's Hollywood, Timothy Culp in the C8. Row number 12 on the outside, using a series provisional here tonight, currently third in the CompCam Super Dirt Series standings. That's going to be the driver of Blue City, Louisiana, the David Peterson Motorsports Longhorn Chassis number 1, a B.J. Robinson. And his inside, the driver currently second in the point standings, trying to look for his first win of 2025. He hails out of Longview, Texas, the B&W Sales Precision Trailers Powerhouse Custom Coatings number 14M Rocket XR1. It's Mopags, Morgan Bagley. Row number 11 on the outside. These are your final transfers from B-Main action. That's going to be the driver of the Midwest Sheet Metal Rookie of the Year, points leader, the youngster out of Muskogee, Oklahoma. And the J. Hunt Chevrolet Ross Construction number 66, Rocket XR1. It's Eli Ross. And his inside, the Ellis Welding number 73, Longhorn Chassis out of Plantersville, Mississippi. It's Evan Ellis. Row number 10, these will be your B-Main winners. Earlier on tonight on the outside at Fort Payne, Alabama. And Baird Racing, number 16, that's going to be Sam Seawright. And his inside, two-time series champion, currently 8th in the series standings at Truman, Arkansas. It's the 86 of the Silent Assassin, Kyle Beard. Row number 9 on the outside, your final transfers from He Race action earlier on tonight. He's a 6-time CompCam Super Dirt Series winner, looking for a win, number 7 in front of his hometown crowd. And the Doug's Auto Sales Advanced Logistics 21XXX Rocket XR1 from right here in Columbus, Mississippi. It's Neil Baggett. And his inside, a former Rookie of the Year and 2-time winner of the CompCam Super Dirt Series since back in 2011. Looking to break that streak here tonight in the Kirby Specialty Corporation Construction Resources Group number 11. It's John Kirby. He was a He Race winner here back in October of last year as part of the Wheel Manufacturing Cotton Pick. And tonight he'll roll on from outside row number 16, a regular with the Real American Beer World of Outlaw Late Model Series. Out of Evans, Georgia, it's the 2 of Little Sexy, Cody Overton. And his inside, he comes to us out of Douglasville, Georgia, in the RCR level of Baird Motorsports Rocket XR1 number 18X, it's Michael Page. Row number 7 on the outside, 2012 CompCam Super Dirt Series champion, currently sits tied for 4th in the series standings. And the Team 5 Enterprise Barty Transport WW Timber number 5 out of Texarkana, Texas. That'll be Capman John Mitchell. And his inside at a Win, Arkansas, looking to improve on a second-place finish. Best run earlier on this year at the round. That'll be the driver of the 2 machine. It's Charlie Cole, the P&L Stakes D&W Automotive Cole Accounting Trackstar race car. Row number 6 on the outside, a pair of youngsters. And row number 6, that'll be the driver first out of Rankin, Georgia. The Supply Chain Management, Wise Forestry Products, Rocket XR1 for the 14C of Hayden Cowan. And looking for his first ever CompCam Super Dirt Series win, second ever Super Late Model victory. That's going to be the youngster out of Elizabeth, Louisiana. The Arnell Truck Repair Curtis & Sons Companies, Rocket XR1 955. It's Talon Willis. Row number 5 on the outside. He's no stranger here to the Magnolia Motor Speedway Hills out of Florence, Alabama. He was your Hyperco Hot Lap hero in the Horn Wrecker and Salvage Thornton Iron and Metalworks Base Racing Fuel Rocket XR1 212. That'll be Josh Putnam. And his inside, the current Midwest Sheet Metal marked man, leading the CompCam Super Dirt Series standings with 856 career victories. The National Dirt Late Model Hall of Famer, 6-time World 100 winner. It's Mr. Smooth, Billy Moyer, and the Mississippi Valley Transportation, Carl Chevrolet, West Logging, Lawson Motorsports, number 21. Row number 4 on the outside. He's a former CompCam Super Dirt Series champion from back in 2022. He hails out of right here in Columbus, Mississippi, the Rickman Brothers Trucking Advanced Logistics, 1280 Package Store, Huck's Place, number 90, Rocket XR1. How about a race fans for Flying Brian Rickman? And his inside, the Martin Automotive Quick Qualifier tonight with a 13.292. Looking for the first ever CompCam Super Dirt Series win, the driver to Cedartown, Georgia. Cedartown Electric SCCS Solutions Capital Race Car number 11. It's Austin Smith. We head now to your He Race winners earlier on in the night. Winner He Race number 6 on the outside of row number 3. A man who needs no introduction. They call him Uncle T. They call him Turbo. He hails out of New Waverly, Texas, the Best Performance Motorsports, Langenfelder Mechanical, Anthony's Pizza, Cos Manufacturing, Rocket XR1 0-1 this weekend. How about it for Tyler Erb? And to his inside, we'll stay with the 0-1. This time it's a former Midwest Sheet Metal Rookie of the Year, looking for a second career victory with his first win coming back in 2020 in the Hassett Truck Repair, China Roofing, Lincoln Gas Company, Strong Performance Motorsports, 0-1 out of Alexander, Arkansas. It's the Hammer Hill Hitman, Drew Armstrong. Row number 2, a pair of throttle mashers. First, the driver on the outside, a two-time Clash at the Mag winner, a winner of the Wheel Manufacturing Cotton Picking 2 years ago. He hails out of Hampton, Georgia. Behind the wheel of the RVS, Jeff Matthews Motorsports, Johnny Dome Plumbing, Integra Shocks and Springs Cons Manufacturing, Rocket XR1, it's Air Force, Ashton Winger. And to his inside, the modified Hot Shoe, looking to spool the crowd tonight at Tucson, Arizona. In the Red Eye Radiator, Texas General Mechanical, Hodges Farms and Dredging, Longhorn Chassis number 0, it's Jake O'Neill. And your front row for night number 1 of the Clash at the Mag. On the outside, he's a two-time CompCam Super Series winner on the season, back at the Boot Hill Speedway and the Ronnie Adams Memorial and at the Revolution Raceway Park in Monroe, Louisiana back in May. Looking to keep the streak alive. 3 events, looking for victory number 3. Hills out of Robeline, Louisiana, behind the wheel of the S&S Fishing and Rental, Joel's Auto Sales, Strength Roofing and Siding, Longhorn Chassis number 97. It's the Thriller, Cade Dillard, your winner back in 2022. And your pole setter for tonight's 5,000 win 30-lap feature event. The veteran behind the wheel out of Zebulon, Georgia, behind the wheel of the SCCS Solutions Capital Race Cars, number 25. They call him the Georgia Bulldog. It's Shane Clanton. 26 cars will see the green flag here tonight, with emergency provisionals taken up by the C8 and the 15. Provisionals for the 1 of Robinson, the 14M of Bagley. We started the night with 54 of the best super late models in the Mid-South. We're left with 26 to do battle for $5,000. We're going to shuffle everything back up tomorrow night, do it all over again. This time, that winner's check will read $12,000. Still waiting just a couple more to make their call. There's the 86 of Kyle Beard. He was in that B main. He won his B main earlier on tonight, so they were making some last-minute adjustments. That Man Motorsports, KV Transport, Gary Beard Trucking, Longhorn Chassis. Got to tell you, I've been lucky enough. This is year number 6 for me with the CompCam Super Dirt Series. And as a kid, this was one of my favorite things right here. There's another thing that's coming up here in just a few moments. That was my favorite thing. But this is just something, you get to see the cars in front of you. This is... They're finally at a stop. You see them racing all over the speedway, and you just kind of get the full picture of what we're about to experience. 26 900 horsepower super late models about to take to the Magnolia Motor Speedway. Yeah, she's got a little character, but that makes it interesting. Same racetrack for everybody. We know how lightning fast it's been, but we've seen the top work, we've seen the bottom work, we've seen the middle work. Let me tell you, folks, this is going to be a dandy of a feature event, and you've got a very eclectic group of drivers. You got a guy like Shane Clanton, former World of Outlaw Late Model Series champion, for World 100 winner at that, out of Zebulon, Georgia, Cade Dillard. He's a former World of Outlaw Late Model Series regular as well. 2 victories for him. He is 2 for 2 in 2025 with the CompCam Super Dirt Series. Entered 2 events and collected one $10,000 and one $5,000 payday. Jake O'Neill, the modified standout, jumping into the late model ranks, trying to spoil the party. And, of course, Air Force Ashton Winger found victory lane on 3 different occasions in a super late model here at the Magnolia Motor Speedway. 2-time winner of the Clash of the Mag, 1-time winner of the Wheel Manufacturing Cotton Picking. Air Force Ashton Winger, we already know he's going to put on a show. Doesn't matter if he's running for 20th, he's running for the lead. Turbo Tyler Erb, keep it on the 01 machine as well. That would have bagged Dukes of Hazzard style for this weekend here in Mississippi. Keep an eye on Uncle T. Uncle T might have a thing or two up his sleeve. Drew Armstrong spoiled the party for everybody. Took a hiatus from super late model racing for 3 seasons. Came back. Got his first quick qualifier award at Arrowhead. Won his first heat race of the year tonight. Can tonight be the first feature win of the season? We're going to find out. Caution light is out. 26 cars, 30 laps the distance. 9 number 1 of the Clash of the Mag will go green. The VP Racing Fuels making power start zone. The Georgia Bulldog, Shane Clanton, and the Thriller, Cade Dillard, row number 1. Late model sportsman to the staging area. We're going green in turns 3 and 4. 9 number 1 of the Clash at the Mag is underway with the CompCam Super Dirt Series. In 1 and 2, in with the driver tech, Dillard on the top shelf. Here comes Jake O'Neill for the lead. O'Neill has it on the the top side. Lap number 1, it's the Georgia Bulldog, Shane Clanton out front. The hooks 29 to go. Lightning fast racetrack as Dillard goes to the top. Clanton takes the line away. Here comes winner from the car breakaway out front. Uncle T moving the mix as well. Dillard thinking about the slider. Hits the hole and has to throw it. The Hail Mary will give the lead to the thriller, Cade Dillard. Oh my, that wasn't the plan. He'll nearly exit stage right. Winger from third to first. Down the back straightaway, Air Force Ashton Winger. Right place, right time. Here comes Turbo Tyler Urban in the mix as well. Dillard wants the top spot back. 3 laps, 3 different leaders on night where they clash the mag. Winger going to run the slider, line to protect. Dillard had to go right off the top shelf. Dancing off the slider in 3 and 4. Winger tries to protect. Dillard has to roll up around the U-tires. Winger going to lead lap number 4. Keep an eye on the 0 of Jake O'Neill. O'Neill had the ball on lap number 1, and Clanton slowed down the front straightaway. Oh, no problems for your pole setter. You see the left rear tire may be down, and maybe more than that, as Shane Clanton brings out our first Mr. Dent Collision Repair caution flag of this feature event. So Clanton will head to the Bubba Green Towing hot pit area over in turn number 2, and wow, what a crazy start to this one. Clanton led the first lap. Dillard led the second. Winger led the third and fourth. We still got a lot more to go. 26 laps remaining. Mr. Dent Collision Repair. For paintless dent repair in the Show Me State of Missouri, check them out at MrDentWP.com. Several great locations to take care of you, no matter where you're at. Martin Family, where they treat you like family. So let's reset your field a little bit, take an early look at your MD3 hard charger in the process. Air Force Ashton Winger started from the 4th position. He's your leader, so he's up 3 spots in 4 laps. Cade Dillard runs second, started in the 2nd spot. Tyler Erb runs in 3rd, started 6th, though he's up 3 positions. Jake O'Neill now will inherit the 4th spot. O'Neill had started from the 3rd position. And Josh Putnam will now be in the 5th position. Josh Putnam started this one back in 10th. Josh Putnam up 5 spots in the first 4 laps of this one. Keep an eye on Josh Putnam. Rounding out the top 10, it's Armstrong, Rickman, Austin Smith, Moyer, and Cowan. Look at positions gained, and right now, Sam Seawright, your MD3 hard charger in the early going, up 7 positions. Seawright back there in the 12th spot after starting, well, now he'll be up 8 spots after starting 20th, with Clanton heading to the hot pit area. Sam Seawright wasting no time at all, marching his way to the front of the pack, knocking on the door of the top 10 already. 4 laps complete, 26 laps remaining. Very fast, very wild Magnolia Motor Speedway so far in this feature event. As we got the 50-50 drawing going to happen here in just a few moments. Ross will tell us our big winner.
If you bought a 50-50 ticket, go down front. She'll be there in just a second. Ticket number 602110. 602110, 50-50 ticket number. Come to the front of the tower.
So a Dixie double file restart as Dillard will choose the bottom. He's been on the top side for the majority of this race. Interesting to see what the thriller Cade Dillard has in store here, and that's a dangerous thing when you give Turbo Tyler Erb the top side on a restart. Winger will have control of the field, and it's O'Neill on the bottom and Putnam up top to complete your top 5. Brian Rickman back there in striking distance in the 7th position. Keep an eye on the 90 machine as well. What a win it would be for him. What an emotional victory as well with how much that family has gone through here the last couple of weeks. We saw the special wrap from Rick earlier on in the night. So here we go. Air Force Ashton Winger will have control of the field down the back straightaway. 1 caution thus far, 26 laps to go. Going back to green, VP Racing Fuels making power start zone. New Vision green flag in hand. Night number 1 of the Clash of the Mag is back underway. Good restart there for Dillard as Turbo goes the top 1 and 2. Winger going to slide himself, and Dillard going to look lead down the back straightaway. Winger has the momentum. Here comes Jake O'Neill. He tries to split the difference. He goes to the middle around the 01 of Tyler Erb and out to the outside of Cade Dillard. And at the line, Jake O'Neill is second. Turbo back to third. Big move from the 01 of Tyler Erb. He'll take the 3rd spot away. And now Tyler Erb looks for the 2nd position away from Jake O'Neill. They go door to door. Winger out front. Winger trying to hold off Drew. He has no idea what's happening behind him. It's a cowboy up kind of 9 here at the Magnolia Motor Speedway. Winger going to bob on to turn number 2. On the top, Erb on the bottom. Big run for Turbo down the back stretch. Uncle T super late motivation with the series back in his early days after running a limited modified in the Architects area. Jake O'Neill not going away without a fight. He goes back to the top in 3 and 4. Herber around the bottom. Turbo has second. O'Neill third. Dillard fourth. Armstrong fifth. Putnam sixth. Overton up to 7. Rickman 8th. And Austin Smith pulls the infield. Michael Page pulls the infield. We stay green. Ashton Winger, big ball and turns 3 and 4. That's going to open up the door for Jake O'Neill. Lead down to 6/10 of a second with Winger top 2 and 9 laps complete. Here comes Jake O'Neill, the Tucson, Arizona driver. He'll look for the lead in 3 and 4. Winger going to protect. O'Neill hits the bottom perfectly. 4th different leader in 10 laps. Jake O'Neill in the top spot. Winger going to try to battle back on the outside, but Jake O'Neill will have him down the max straightaway. It will be Jake O'Neill's first ever CompCam Super Series win. Now O'Neill, big ball in 4. Winger back to the top spot around lap number 11. Trading the top spots, throwing haymakers. Down the max straightaway. Winger's going to open up the gap to that 6 Carlins over the 0 of O'Neill as they approach lap traffic next time by. One mistake can cost you in a hurry. Dillard banging the boards up in the 97 machine as we approach halfway in a couple laps. Ashton Winger has stretched that advantage out to 1.3 seconds over Jake O'Neill. Then it's 7/10 of a second back to Tyler Earn. O'Neill carries a lot of momentum in 3 and 4, and he's going to close the gap on Winger. 13 complete, 17 to go. Now O'Neill going to change his line to 1 and 2. That's going to cost him about 3 car lengths. Winger 6 to the bottom. The lap cars are running right there in his line. There does Air Force Ashton Winger go. Trying to get by the 66 of Eli Ross. Still a lot of racing to go as Ross looks to the inside of Stevens. Thinks better of it. Winger now going to think about going to the top side of 3 and 4. No, drives it through the middle this time. He's going to back up the corner a little bit. Drive up the top side. Here comes Jake O'Neill. Nearly hooked a run out of 4. Halfway through, 15 down, 15 to go. Ashton Winger jumps the cushion. Here comes Jake O'Neill to lead down the back straightaway. Oh my, Winger has no idea where to go in lap traffic. Nearly going to get to the 15 of Stevens. O'Neill to the inside. At the line, still Winger out front. Lap traffic making things difficult for Air Force Ashton Winger. Now Tyler Erb's going to get to the 15 of Shane Stevens, and Stevens goes around. Shane Stevens in the infield. 17 laps complete, and that'll bring out the caution flag with 16 down. Lap does not count. As Shane Stevens got a little bit of help from Turbo Tyler Erb. Uncle T with an early Christmas present for the 15 of Shane Stevens down the backstretch, and around went the Arlington, Tennessee driver. Oh, mercy. That's going to bunch things back up as well, as Shane Stevens at the time of the caution was running in the 23rd spot. He's having a battle there with the 66 of Eli Ross, and right in front of the leaders. 15 goes around our second Mr. Day Collision Repair caution flag of this feature event. 16 laps complete, 14 to go. 5 different leaders in this one so far. Started with Shane Clanton, then you had Cade Dillard, then you had Ashton Winger, then Jake O'Neill. Oh man, it has been a wild one so far here this evening.
Well, the old track's got character, but it's been a lot of rain on it, Wesley, and it's really the worst I've seen it all year. But Stokes will have a solution to the problem, I hope, by tomorrow. But you can't fight the weather, you can't fight the rain. You have to do the best you can with what you got. But we need those Sportsman World Championship cars to staging. Sportsman World Championship cars. You need to go to staging. Your 50-lap main event is next.
So let's talk about your MD3 hard charger before we get to this restart. Positions gained. No surprise here. It's Sam Seawright. It will go. He's gone from 20th to 9th in this one. Cody Overton not too far behind him, 16th to 7th. Bagley from 23rd to 14th. He's up 9 spots. And B.J. Robinson up 6 position. Neil Baggett up 5 from 18th to 13th. So a lot of racing to go with. Just past the halfway point, 14 laps remaining. Caution line is out. Back to green. The VP Racing Fuels making power start zone. O'Neill will choose the bottom. As we mentioned, dangerous thing to give Turbo the top side. And Winger is going to have to hold them all up. He'll bring us back to green. The VP Racing Fuels making power start zone back underway on night number 1 of the Clash of the Mag. And 1 and 2. Winger going to elect to stay on the bottom of the Speedway. Here comes Tyler Erb with a head of steam. second away from O'Neal. Here comes Sam Seawright, knocking on the door of the top 5. Winger going to try to hold off Tyler Erb. Without a doubt, two of the biggest personalities in Super Late Model Racing is now Turbo nearly jumps the cushion, and Drew Armstrong up to 4th around the outside of Cade Dillard. Oh my, this one's far from over as Armstrong's got the topside rolling. Dillard comes up right in front of him. Oh, nearly a collision on the front straightaway. Seawright's going to get both of them. Sam Seawright from 20th to 5th down the backstretch with 12 to go. He is moving, looking for the 4th spot from Dillard. Seawright staying on the loud pedal, and he'll have it. Sam Seawright is on the move from the B main to 4th. Ashton Winger stretched his advantage out to 0.8 of a second. O'Neal has come back in on the 0-1 of Tyler Erb. Dillard going to beat him a little door in 3 and 4, and Seawright nearly went for a ride. Dillard takes the 4th spot back. Cody Overton on the move as well. He sits back in 6th. Down the back straightaway, Winger did not have a good exit out of turn number 2. We're inside 10 to go. He has got to be perfect as Tyler Erb and Jake O'Neal are breathing down his neck. In the late stages on night number 1 to clash the mag. Winger bobbled again. O'Neal looks for 2nd. He's going to hook a run. He'll fall back to 3rd. Erb with the head of steam into 3 and 4. Seawright's now going to be in the grasp of the 2 of Cody Overton. Seawright nearly goes over again. Overton going to look to his inside at 1 and 2. Battle brewing for the lead. Battle back there for the 5th spot. Last time by was half a second difference between Winger and Erb. Jake O'Neal giving her everything she's got in the zero machine. Trying to make a different line work to close in on the top 2. Now Turbo, a little bit of a slider line, opens the door for O'Neal. Erb going to have momentum down the backstretch. Loses to within about 3 points on Winger. Mistake could cost him as we come around to 6 laps to go. 20-point looks on 9-1 to clash the mag. Winger staying right around the bottom of the racetrack. Going to carry the speed down the back straightaway. Turbo run that slider and give him hook the run. Here comes Turbo for the lead. Uncle T's got new life with 5 to go. Can Tyler Erb take the $5,000 payday away from Air Force Ashton Winger? Texas versus Georgia. It's an SEC battle out front here tonight at Magnolia Motor Speedway. Lap traffic should not be a problem with only 4 to go. But they are 4 wide in front of your leader. Winger's got to be thinking about that, but he has no idea how close Tyler Erb is behind him. Great track. Ruling here tonight at the mag. 3 to go on 9-1 to clash the mag, and lap traffic has come into play. Eli Ross and Timothy Culp are racing for position in front of Ashton Winger. Where does Winger go? He's going to try the middle of 3 and 4, nearly gets the back bumper Culp. But he's going to put a little bit of breathing room between him and Erb with 2 to go. Car around in turn number 2. That's Talon Willis. Winger has to take an ace of action. He's going to go nearly head on into the wall as Timothy Culp goes around in turn 2 in the process. That about became calamity. Oh my. As Willis went around in turn number 2, Ashton Winger was trying to run that slide on. You see the damage to the right rear quarter panel of Ashton Winger. It'll be a single file restart with 2 to go, but could that be what opens the door for Tyler Erb? Talon Willis bringing out our 3rd Mr. Dent collision repair caution flag in this one. And Sam Seawright, how about the driver out of Fort Payne, Alabama? 20th to 4th. It's up 16 positions, and this ain't no 100 lapper. That kind of thing, 50 lapper, 100 lapper makes kind of sense. No, Sam Seawright coming off that victory in that $10,000 payday last Saturday at Dunk River, up 16 positions in 28 laps here at the Magnolia Motor Speedway. But not to be outdone by too much, Mo Bax, Morgan Bagley started 23rd. He is up to 10th. Cody Overton started 16th. He is up to 6th. A wild night here at the mag. One of those that can definitely shake up the points as well. As we mentioned, Morgan Bagley is up to 10th right now. Mr. Smooth, Billy Moyer, runs all the way back in 15th, it looks like. So Bagley will be in 10th on the restart. He's got 3 positions between him, so Moyer back in 14th. That will be a little bit of a gain there for Bagley after what seemed like going to be a terrible night. Had to run a B main and take a series provisional to get into the show here this evening, but Moyer having some struggles back there in 14th. And of the series regulars, how about Drew Armstrong? Hammer Hill Hitman. Jumps back in a super late model. Jake O'Neill in that zero machine. Jake O'Neill letting her all hang out in that zero. I mean, we've seen him do some amazing things in a modified. Has had a couple stints in a late model. But tonight, really impressing race fans here at the Magnolia Motor Speedway with 2 laps to go. 2 laps for $5,000. I always ask the question, what would you do for a big paycheck? We're about to find out. Ashton Winger, he's going to have to hold on. He's going to be holding his breath for the next 8 corners when it go back to green. Jake O'Neill said, hey guys, why don't we double it back up? I want another chance at this. Sam Seawright, he would love for an opportunity to get the win. Kane Dillard back there in 5th. Him and Seawright, they might have had a little, hey, how you doing, keep it moving early on in this one as Dillard got to the inside of Seawright in 3 and 4, and there was definitely contact between the right side of Dillard's car and the left side of Seawright's car. But hey, that's what happens in big time automobile racing. 2 laps to go. Going back to green, the VP Racing Fuels making power start zone. Night number 1 at the Clash of the Mag comes down to a 2-lap dash between 2 of the biggest names in super late model racing. Ashton Winger brings us back to green, and not a good start for Air Force Ashton Winger. He's going to stay on the bottom, or going to go to the top. Can Turbo come up with something in the final lap and a half of this one? He'll go back to the bottom in turns 3 and 4, but Culp goes around in turn number 4, and let's try it again. Lap does not count, and Timothy Culp, and it has been a rough last couple weekends for him. Set quick time at Batesville. They had Reinhardt Memorial and then mechanical woes in his heat race. He had to start at the back of the pack in the feature event as well there. And was able to at least rally, didn't even start the feature event because of those mechanical woes. But at Arrowhead, he had to rally back through the pack a couple times in that one as well, involved in a couple things in his heat race. So Timothy Culp just going to call it a night, try to regroup and get ready for tomorrow night when the big money's on the line. Caution lights out. Let's try this one again. 28 complete, 2 laps to go. Night number 1 of the Clash of the Mag. Air Force Ashton Winger. Turbo Tyler Erb. Modified ace of Jake O'Neill back there in 3rd. Sam Seawright going to try to steal it from all of them from 20th. Don't count out the thriller Kane Dillard. Back to green, the VP Racing Fuels making power start zone. And the CompCam Super Series back underway. Not a good start that time for Turbo. He's going to try that slide line of 1 and 2 again. Can he make his stick? Winger got to hit his marks perfectly. Down the back straightaway. Here comes Tyler Erb. Gets such a run out of turn number 2. Winger hits the holes out of turn number 4 and opens the door for Turbo. White flag waves. Final lap around on night 1 of the Mag. Through turns 1 and 2. Turbo goes back to the top. He's going to bobble a little bit. He's got one last shot at Winger. Drives it in deep in 3 and 4. Air Force Ashton. Winger will win night number 1 of the Clash of the Mag. 2nd goes to Turbo. 3rd to Jake O'Neill. 4th to Kate Dillard. 5th to Sam Seawright. 6th to Overton. 7th to Putnam. 8th to Armstrong. 9th to Cowan. And 10th to Mo Bags, Morgan Bagley. We'll talk to our top 3 on the front straightaway.
What a race right there, race fans. How did you like that one? And just think, tomorrow night, 12,000 to win. They'll hammer the sheet metal out, get the shocks repaired, and they'll be ready to come back tomorrow. As Wesley makes his way down, he'll talk to the top 3 cars down on the front straightaway here. See what they got to say, so stick around for that. Ashton Winger, Tyler Erb, Jake O'Neill, your top 3 finishers here. Coming up next will be the Crate Racing USA late model sportsman cars coming our way for 50 laps. Don't forget, race fans, these cars are sportsman cars. Most of them Crate Racing USA cars will move on to Extreme Speedway tomorrow night for the National Touring Series for $2,500 to win. It's $5,000 to win here tonight for them. But a great night of racing right here. The field is set for some of the best racing tomorrow that you'll see. And we'll do it all again. We'll start it all over except for the street stocks, factory stocks, and modifieds. They have set their feature events for tomorrow. So as the top 3 cars cross the scales, and they'll return to the front straightaway. Kiddos, walk down
1,
there
2,
to the
check
fence.
1, 2.
You're good, Wesley. Walk down there to the fence if you want to see them, kiddos. They'll be right there in the front stretch here in just a second. Hey, Wesley. Wesley. Why don't you bring them drivers right here behind the flag stand, let these kids see them when they get to the front side there, get their picture. Just let them walk up the stairs like we usually do, and let these kids and fans see Tyler Erb and Ashton Winger and Jake O'Neill. Then they can get their picture made. Winger has cleared the scale, so he'll head down to victory lane. Your winner here tonight, Air Force Ashton Winger, the Hampton, Georgia driver. Waiting on Tyler Erb. Ticket 50-50 tickets have been drawn and money has been given away. The ticket number was 602110. 602110 was the winning ticket number. Ashton Winger pull up into victory lane. Wesley will get them up to here, guys and girls. Kiddos, just walk right down there, and he'll have them up there talking to them.
Well, it's been a trying season for the driver of Hampton, Georgia, but there is no doubt he left it all out on the racetrack here tonight, picking up his first CompCam Super Dirt Series win of the season, a $5,000 payday at what he calls one of his favorite racetracks. We'll give him a moment to climb from the race car, likely get a bottle of water, try to catch his breath after 30 grueling laps here on night number 1 of the Clash of the Mag. Then we'll interview him up here by the flag stand. Getting the Hoosier Victory neckband around his neck. There's your second place finisher climbing from the car, Turbo Tyler Erb. $5,000 richer. He'll look for the sweep tomorrow night at a $12,000 payday. How about it, race fans, as he climbs from the car? Air Force Ashton Winger, winner of night number 1 of the Clash at the Mag. We'll get Ashton up here.
Just tell him to come up here, Wesley. Turbo's headed up. Kiddos and fans, walk right down there. They'll be right down there. They'll talk to you.
Well, there's your winner, Air Force Ashton Winger. A little fist bump. Congratulations, sir. I don't know if you've ever rode a bull or not, but I had to be a lot like it. Take us through that race for you, and especially those last couple laps and that craziness in turn number 2.
No, it was crazy the whole time. We fired off there, and I think I was like 5th, leaving 2 on the first lap, and then I'm not sure what happened with the top 2 there on the start, but I kind of just went where they weren't and got the lead, and I was really kind of messed up there because I didn't know if I was where I needed to be or if, they got together. It's so hard, and man, you hit them holes down there, and it's vile, and it boggles your vision, and my car was just really good. I felt like I could be maneuverable, but the racetrack was just so much better down there in the bottom through them holes. It was like you said, riding a bull, and it just worked out. I'd say I definitely had somebody riding with me tonight. I don't know how the hell I got out from over there. I thought I was going to be in the woods. But, no, my car's good. Just thanks to my daddy, Zach. Jeff Matthews for all he does. RVS Kurz, Kaiser Manufacturing, Integra Shocks, Andy Durham Racing Engines, A-Plus Collision Center, New Point Lighting and Design, Crown Security, Stealth Carburetors, Wiles Drive Shafts, Simpson Race Products, Renegade Fuels, Hoosier Tire by Brian. Race Ranch for all he does. Matt does a lot for me, and he's really good for, keeping all of our merch fresh. And, damn, I'm out of breath. Thanks to all these awesome people for coming out. Just thanks to 77 Speed Shop, CSR Aluminum Fabrication. I got so many awesome people, and it's cool to see all these kids running around here. Hopefully we put on a good show for you guys. Congrats to Turbo and Jake. I think at some point they both drove by me for the lead, and when Jake got by me in the middle stage there, I was like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong, and then I just kind of got back to how I took the lead, and heck, I think he was doing the same thing and just bounced out of it. And like I said, I had no idea where to be. I've just got really, really good people around me. I'm real thankful and real blessed to be able to do what I do. And again, Jeff Matthews does so much for me and everybody in Florida. We'll try to come out here tomorrow and get us another one.
To say it's been a trying season for you would probably be an understatement. How much does this win mean for you and this team?
I mean, it's cool. It's probably as many cars as I've ever had to race for 5,000, and they're good cars. You know, this part of the country always brings real tough customers, and you know, Turbo's good, Jake's really good. I mean, we didn't qualify very good. One wrong move in the heat race, and I probably end up in a B main. And just like I said, it worked out, and I'm thankful for everybody for all they do for me, and just thanks to Johnny and everybody here at Magnolia. This place is one of my favorite places to come to. Again, thanks for all the awesome people for coming out, and hope we put on a good show.
How about it, race fans? Your winner, 9 number 1 Air Force, Ashton Winger. We'll get your second place finisher here so he gets a picture real fast, and then we got to talk to him. We're trying to get him back to the trailer. We know he wants to catch his breath. Uncle T, Turbo, Tyler Erb comes home second. I asked him a while ago, congratulations, sir, on a great run. But we got to say that we got to play the what-if game. What happens there on that restart? You see the damage to Ashton, you're like, oh, is this my opportunity?
It just is what it is. He was a little bit better. The only way I was probably going to pass him is in traffic or if he flipped over there. So, yeah, he did a good job. Jake was fast, had to start 6th and kind of race through there. And I was hoping it would stay green in traffic there just to helped me out a little bit. I don't know, it wasn't helping him. It almost hurt him there. So, yeah, just shout out to my guys. Everybody, Cody, Carl, Caleb, and, coming around here, we get Worm to come help us. Chase, my mom gets to come. It's really cool. So just haven't been here in, 4 or 5 years, and I really like this place. It's a lot of fun and excited for 60 laps tomorrow.
I was going to say, what's it going to take to be just one position better and pick up that $12,000 payday?
I don't know. I mean, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. But, the bottom was just a little bit better. If you hit the ruts just right, it was so fast. And then if you didn't, you were in trouble. So, I don't know. I started kind of just blazing in the middle of 1 and 2 and hitting the top. And that's what I was hoping, if we could stay racing there in traffic, maybe it'd work out. But Ashton did a good job. He didn't make mistakes. So, we ran second. And Jake was really good, too. Had to race with him quite a bit there. And, all in all, a good night. Didn't tear up a whole lot. And we'll try again tomorrow.
Let's talk about all the great sponsors you have as well.
Yeah, definitely. Eric Brock at Best Performance, everybody at the shop. My mom at First Class Septic, obviously. Mark Langenfelder, his whole family. Anthony's Pizza, KBC Graphics, Kaiser Integra. Rocket Cars ran 1-2. That's pretty cool. Sandy Weld, my buddy Scooter. There's a lot of good people on that race car. Like I said, we got JRR Super Trucker, Roberts B Company, Midwest Sheet Metal, Sunoco Race Fuels. Just so many cool people. And everybody here, they're telling me we sold a lot of shirts. That's cool. Hopefully we can win tomorrow and y'all have something to wear and be proud of. But, yeah, just excited for tomorrow, and we'll see y'all here.
How about it, race fans? Turbo Tyler Oak comes home second. We got to talk to your third-place finisher. Well, if they didn't know you, but as a modified guy, I think you just proved you can wheel a late Model 2. Jake O'Neill, take us through that race for you, because that one was wild.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome. We're just really happy to be here. This late model deal is pretty new for us. So we qualified good, had a good heat race, and we were able to run up front for a while there. And thought we had a chance at it for a minute, but I hit them holes wrong a couple times, and I lost all my momentum. And congratulations to Ashton and Turbo. Man, them guys are badass. You can't complain about running third behind those guys. So just happy to be here. I got to thank my crew for working so hard, Ricky and Bobby, and my wife and my boy Miles here, my mom and my dad back at home, my brother, and all my great sponsors. Without them, it wouldn't be possible. With Red Eye Radiator, Texas Chain Mechanical, Hodges Farm and Dredging, Recourse Centers, Go Lithium Batteries. I got to thank Vic Hill Engines for all his help. Jimmy Owens, he's always been a mentor of mine, and I appreciate him. Just like I said, everybody, Buddha Transmissions, Fast Shafts. This is a Longhorn race car. It's a great race car. Just got to thank all the fans for coming out. It's awesome to see all these people.
How about a race fans? Third place hitter tonight, the 0 of Jake O'Neill. 9 number 1 of the Clash of the Mag is a dandy. Still got the Sportsman feature event coming up for $5,000. How about it one more time? Your top 3 hitter tonight with the CompCam Super Dirt Series. Your third place finisher, Jake O'Neill in the 0. Second, Uncle T, Tyler Erb. And your winner out of Hampton, Georgia, Air Force, Ashton Winger.